The 15U national championships are in the book, with Sandlot baseball taking the title in a tournament that was heavy on high-end talent. Cory McCartney here to wrap it up with PBR Georgia scouting director Phil Kerber. Phil, good as always to see you.
Nice to be on again, Cory. Taking a little break from the 16U action to help recap what happened last week.
Yeah, a lot of, as I mentioned, really high-end talent on the field. Caden Irving, the top-rated player in the class of 2023 in Mississippi, among those making some serious noise. But what I want to know is who really stood out to you in this tournament?
Well, I got to start with the champion, Sandlot. Nathan Murphy, their three-hole hitter, catcher, third baseman. You know, what really stood out about him was the bat. Every game that we watched, he was just driving balls gap to gap, really has power to all fields, and it's only going to get better as he matures and gets stronger. I think he really capped off his tournament with a two-run homer in the championship that he absolutely got all of. I mean, he was really leading the team that day. I think he collected 3 RBIs, and everything he hits was very hard off the bat. It's going to be a fun one to watch out of Oklahoma. And then from Kansas, building champions Jermey, center fielder, like 6'4", left-handed hitter. He was one of the guys that impressed me early on in the tournament. I just happened to be walking by his field, and I stopped to see this, nice projectable frame. And kid gets a high fastball, and something you usually don't see out of 15Us is the athletic hands that can get to a high fastball. And he got to it and just drove it over the right fielder's head, banged it off the wall for a double. And I really like the swing. It was one of my favorites of the entire week. The way the lower half works is really advanced for a kid that's 15. And I think he's going to be a really good one out of Kansas. The number 1 ranked 2023 in Kansas, actually. And then from the Kansas City Royals scout team, 2 guys, Tate McGuire, who I had missed earlier in the week, but they came out in the semifinals for the 6th inning and was throwing gas. 88, 90, touching 91, just challenging hitters to square it up. He was in the zone with it. He broke 1 or 2 bats with some inside fastballs and just really advanced arm strength. The curveball's low 70s, so there's some work to be done there. Throwing with more conviction, but with that arm talent, he's going to be a highly prized recruit. And then Addison Smith, their shortstop, switch hitter, can really hit from both sides. There's really no downside to him going left to right or right to left. Can drive the ball, and actually in the quarterfinals, they were down 1 run in the bottom of the 6th. He comes up with a batter on, 2 outs, and plays the hero, hits one over the left field fence for a 2-run homer, and takes the Royals to the semifinals. And I had an opportunity to really lock in on him there, and saw his left-handed swing. I've been seeing him righty all tournament. I see him from the left side, and just line drives, gap to gap type guy from the left side as well. That's going to be really valuable to him moving forward. And then from Keystone State Bombers, Guth out of Pennsylvania. He's got good bloodlines. His brother was a minor leaguer. He was two-way guy, right-handed pitcher, shortstop, up to 88 on the mound with some good feel for his fastball, nice curveball changeup combination in there. And then offensively, he can also swing it from the right side. It's a smooth swing. He's got all the actions you're looking for at shortstop. It'll be a really interesting prospect to watch to see what kind of progresses further. Is he going to be a pitcher? Is he going to be a shortstop? Or does he have a chance to do both? And right now, it looks like he has a chance to do both. And finally, from the Carolina Rockies. Carolina Rockies had maybe one of the most impressive pitching staffs. I think they rolled out 6 or 7 guys that were 83 plus. And really the top arm for them was Folger, Boaz, left-handed pitcher, up to 87. Big frame, and he's only going to get bigger. His brother's actually, someone was telling me he's like a 6'6" wide receiver at North Carolina right now. So he's probably going to good chance he's going to get to that size, and the velo will just keep increasing. So he's another one that's going to be really fun to watch.
If you want to go back and watch any of the 15U national championships, you can do it. LakePoint Live, powered by PlaySide. Just go to LakePointSports.com for more info. Of course, make sure you're following Phil on Twitter at Phil Kerber PBR. Hey, PBR Georgia, a follow while you're at it too. Phil, thanks. We'll do it again next week. I know you're taking in the 16Us. We'll have some more guys to run through next week.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.